Hello, so today I thought we'd do some Python programming, and I'm just going to write down what this program is going to be doing. So here we go. We're going to have a list of players, and then we're going to choose two teams. And each team is made from the list of players. Right, so I'm going to be doing it in Python, and I'm going to be using a random command. So let's start with from random import choice, and what's next? So we're going to have a list of players, so that's just going to be called players. And that's going to be equal to square brackets. I'm just going to do some very short 3-letter names. So Bob, Jim, Mel, Kim, Ku, Moo, Goo. We'll do one long one just so that it really stands out. Alexander, Tom, Dave. How many have we got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll make it 11, so we've got an odd number, and you'll see why in a bit. Okay, so just gone off the edge there. I'll just resize that. I'm using idle, as you can see, which is nice and neat and no frills. So we've got a list of players, and we want to make two teams randomly selected from that list. So we'll make empty lists. Team A equals empty. Team B, same. What else do we do? We need to create a variable which stores the length of the list, because we're going to remove items from the list as we pick them. So I'm going to call it PL, player length. And we're going to use a while loop, so we're going to say, let's just set it to 0 for now. Okay, so I'm also going to use try, except, and finally. That'll become clear once it's running. So just check we're still recording. While PL is, sorry, that's player length. That should be length of players. So at the moment, PL will be equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. PL should equal 11. Let's just prove that anyway. Run, save, yes. we'll call it players demo. And there you see down at the bottom of the debug the shell 11. Okay, so try, and then we'll do this in 2 bits. There'll be player choice for team A and player choice for team B. So player equals choice, and that's from the random, that's a method from the random library. Players, so that's picking a player from the players list. Team A dot append, so we're going to add that to a list. So the variable player, which is equal to a random player chosen from the list, and then we're going to append that to team A. Then players, the list of players, we want to remove the player that we've just picked, because we don't want to pick that player again. Can't have the same player twice in a team. That makes no sense at all. Player, we'll do the same now. So copy and paste that for team B. So choose a player at random again from the remaining players list. Add it to team B, and then remove it from the main list of players.
It's almost like you know what you're doing.
So we need to keep doing that through the list of players, all 11 of them, until there are none left to choose from. Now, we need to do an except for when all the players are used up. So when all the players are used up, we will print players all used up. Then I might as well print finished as well. And then we will set PL equals 0, because that will then exit, that will then stop the while loop from running. And then, so that's that exception is only going to happen once, and that's going to happen to finish the loop. And finally, if PL, if player length equals 0, so once we've picked all the players, we want this to happen, but we only want it to happen once in the loop. So that's why I'm saying if PL equals 0. If PL is greater than 0, this would happen each time before going back to the start of choosing more players. Print team A equals, you'll see what I'm doing in a second here. So for I in team A, print I. So this is just going to print the teams onto the screen, and this will happen once, and it will happen when the players have all been picked. Just print an empty line there, just as a separator. And we'll do the same as we did there, but we'll do it for team B. So team B equals, and a space at the end. And we'll do another for loop for I in team B. Print I. So before we run out, we'll just have a recap. We've got a list of players. We're going to choose a player for team A. We're going to add it to team A, and then we're going to remove it from the main list. We're going to pick team B, so a player for team B. We're going to append it to the team B team, and we're going to remove that player from the main list. We're going to keep doing that in a loop. While wrong place. While PL greater than 0. So while there's more than 0 players in the players list, we'll run this. Once all the players have been picked, we quit the loop because PL equals 0, so it stops running. And then to finish with, we will print the 2 lists of players. Let's run it, see what happens. So print, I've still got the print PL, that's what gave us the 11. Don't really need that in there anymore. So the first message, players all used up. So I'll make that make more sense. Teams have been chosen. And the main point of this tutorial is to show you the random function, which we're about to see, because when I run this a second time, you'll see the players in the teams are different because they've been chosen randomly. The other point to this was a demonstration of try, except, and finally. Try will keep doing something, except will happen when you've got an error. There are so many errors that you can check for. I can't possibly list them here. Finally, that is the bit that runs regardless at the end. So let's run it again and see the different teams. So team A at the moment, Alexander, Tom, Dave, Bob, Koo and Mel. Run it again. And team A this time is Jim, Tom, Koo, Alexander, Mel, Alan. So different teams chosen randomly. Let's run it again. Alexander, he's been in team A 3 times. Let's run it again, just get Alexander in team B. No, he's still in team A. Yes, Alexander is now in team B. So we picked it 4 times, and each time we've had different players and teams. So yeah, random, from random import choice, and choice was used here. So that was used to randomly choose a player from the player list. The player list was called players, and it had those players in it. Hope you've enjoyed this. It's the first one I've done like this, so yeah, if you like it, I'll have a go at another one. I'm still learning Python, and yeah, as I learn, I'll come on here and show you what I've been learning. And yeah, maybe next time it'll be another CNC video, but let me know if you like the programming videos. That's about it. Have a nice day.
Thanks, Dr. Pi, that was quite interesting. I look forward to seeing your next video. Bye! Oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe, you lot. Cheers!